And here we go, 2024 CIF LA City Section Quarterfinals, Garfield versus Eagle Division 1 Girls Varsity Basketball. A little bit of history here. Garfield defeated Eagle in the championship game in 2014 to secure their first CIF title, coming in with an overall record of 23-5. Their hope and history will repeat itself. Eagle Rock, who secured their league title for the third year in a row, comes in at 18-6. Both teams went undefeated in their respective league play, but there can only be one winner tonight. Now, Eagle Rock was able to jump out to an early lead here with big buckets from Alexandra Narar, followed up by Nyla Moore that put them up at 4-0. Looked like they had this in control early. Garfield looked like the moment was a little big. Eagle Rock crowd was really bringing it. Introducing Jada Barnes, though. Right here, she's going to really start to insert herself into the game. Big steal, easy drive, bucket. She's going to come back and follow it up with a beautiful pump fake baseline drive. Hits the jumper right there. Game was tied right back in this. Next possession, Garfield gets the ball. Allison Hernandez from deep, no problem, knocks that down. These teams were in a battle early. Both these teams know that they're capable of winning it all this year, and you could really sense the pressure early in this one. Coming out of the timeout, Eagle Rock's able to avoid disaster here by almost throwing it out of bounds. Gets it to Haley Witherspoon, who throws it up for a huge three. Drills that. She was looking confident most of the night. But like I said, this first quarter was back and forth the entire way. Samantha Martinez gets it low. She's able to scoop it up and under, puts it in for two. That put Garfield back on top with under a minute left. Coach Torres hoping to finish the first quarter strong, but introducing Brooklyn Romero of Eagle Rock, who's going to hit a huge three-pointer right here, swings the momentum back to the home team. But in true fashion of how this first quarter goes, Garfield comes back with a huge answer of their own. Right on cue, America Valencia knocks down a huge three-pointer, leaving just enough time for, you guessed it, Brooklyn Romero to receive the ball, streak down the course, lays it up and in. Not enough time for Garfield to do anything. They would take their last second heave. End of the first quarter, Eagle Rock 13, Garfield 12. Second quarter begins, and I don't know what color Gatorade Garfield drank during the break, but whatever it was working as Jada Barnes comes out on fire, lays it up and in. She keeps it going on the defensive end right here. She's going to get the poke away. She's going to grab it. She's going to drive all the way down, up and in with the left. We love to see it. Beautiful. Garfield starting to pull away a little bit here. Jada Barnes was not finished. She starts to get her teammates involved. She's driving. She's keeping the eyes up. A little mishap on the layup, but she doesn't quit on the play. Goes to the deck, finds Juliet Ochoa. Oh, we don't gotta see it. You can hear it. She was shooting bows, folks. The archer. I couldn't believe I was seeing it this game. Love it. Very next play, you know who it is. Jada Barnes doing it all, gets the board. She's gonna push it all the way up the length of the floor. And who's it gonna be? Her number one target, Juliet Ochoa, the archer. We see that one go in. Fire your bows. She was on fire. Garfield starting to pull away dramatically. But if you thought Eagle Rock was going to quit on their home court, you were sadly mistaken. Right here, Audrey Campos is going to get it down low. You see it, the scoop, the score, the and one. She's going to go to the line. She's going to knock it down. Eagle Rock's going to start to crawl back into this. And they're going to do it with the help of their star, Brooklyn Romero, who right here starts to find her rhythm, gets to her spot. Beautiful pop and shoot. She wasn't done right there. Very next play. She knows exactly where she wants to get to on the floor. Gets to her spot. Again, pop, shoot, score. It was exactly what Eagle Rock needed if they were going to close out this half strong. Garfield desperately needed to stop the bleeding. That's exactly what they did when they found Samantha Martinez in the middle of the floor for the jumper. But with just seconds left on the clock, Brooklyn Romero doing what she does to end any quarter, gets the ball, drives the length of the floor, finds her spot, bank shot, I heard her call it. All things looking Eagle Rock as the half comes to a close. But here comes Jada Barnes, who knows there's no time to waste, grabs it, goes, gets the foul with only seconds left in the half. She would go to the free throw line and knock them both down. Heads up ball here by Eagle Rock, though, as they know every possession in this game was going to count. Brooklyn Romero allows the ball to roll up the floor without the clock ticking and gets a great look to close the half. Just misses, though, and Eagle Rock unfortunately goes into the half down 8. And it may be a new half, but it's the same old story in the third. Jada Barnes comes out burning, drives in, gets the easy two. Who do you think is going to follow her up? The very next play, it's Juliet Ochoa, the archer. Fire your bows. That's in for 3. She had it going everywhere tonight, folks. From deep, short range, defense, getting the deflections. Juliet had an all-around game tonight. But nothing could compare to Jada Barnes, who was everywhere. Right here, streaking the floor, getting the foul. She would knock down the free throw. Garfield starting to separate big time here. Or so you thought. Eagle Rock never gave up. Here, Brooklyn playing hard still. To the whistle, getting the foul call. Very next play, who is it? Nyla Moore, as she did all game, getting to her spot, putting it in for 2. Eagle Rock starting to create momentum for themselves. Very next play, Audrey Campos. Bam! I'll take that. Forces the travel, gets the ball back for Eagle Rock. Huge momentum swing. Down 11, fighting for everything. Who is it? Brooklyn Romero getting the bucket. But the slugfest would only continue as Jada Barnes does what she does, answers back, takes the screen, drives, gets the tough layup on the left side with the right hand. Eagle Rock was desperately looking for an answer, and they found it. And Nyla Moore gets her post up, gets the and one. Eagle Rock was looking for more. She would give them more, makes the free throw. Time winding down here in the third. Haley Weatherspoon says, I'll throw one more in, drives, gets the lay-in. But despite the great run, Eagle Rock still finds themselves down 8 going into the fourth. And that lead would continue to increase for Garfield. To start the fourth quarter, Allison Hernandez, beautiful move around the defender to lays it up and in, and she wasn't finished there. Very next play, gets the steal, sends it down court to Allison. Bake on Saturday, they're open, gets all 3 of that. Too much for Eagle Rock, forces them to call the timeout. Garfield can start to feel it. But Eagle Rock would not quit. Haley Weatherspoon gets the steal on Jada Barnes, pushes it down court, creates the putback opportunity for Nyla Moore, who's there when she's needed. Eagle Rock trying to do something. Keeping it going, Alexandra Naharo misses the 3, chases a rebound, gets it, puts it back. Not going down without a fight. But was it too little, too late? Coach Torres knew she could rely on her 2 superstar Jays, Jada and Juliet, and that is exactly what they did. Juliet with the pop jumper, knocks it down, and Jada right here doing what she does, driving down the lane, putting in the hoop. Deep 3 here, you don't gotta see it go in, you know it's good off the crowd's reaction. It was a complete performance, hitting the deck, getting loose balls, leading the fast breaks. At the end of the day, it was too much for the Eagle Rock Eagles to handle, and good Garfield Bulldogs will advance to the semifinals, en route to hopefully their second CIF championship. We were lucky enough to catch up with the star of the game, Jada Barnes. Here's what she had to say.
All right, I'm here with Jada Barnes, just knocked out a juggernaut of a school here. Jada, how did that performance feel?
It felt amazing. You know, for the past year, we lost to them in preseason. It didn't look too well, but I came out this game, I was ready to roll, and I was just hungry. We come in this game, it doesn't matter who we're going up against, you know, we just got to be hungry, and at the end of the day, it's just a team effort. I have to thank my point guard, Allison. You know, she set the tone, and also Juliet. They set the tone offensively, and defensively, I just had to come back hungrier, so I think it all worked out really well.
Junior, right?
Yes,
awesome, it's going to be a bright future for you. Jada Barnes, folks.
Yep. Thank you.